Welcome back. In this video, we will dive a bit deeper into neural networks. We will use the GUI to set up a perfect neural network for a very specific problem. We will recreate the function y equals 2x plus 1 with our neural network. This time though, we will not train the network, but set the settings in such a way that a perfect result is achieved. For this, we make sure that problem type data classification is selected. In the default network there, we remove all layers except the last one by clicking on the minus symbol of each layer. Then we disable auto input shape and use the input shape 1. The input shape describes the structure of the incoming tensor. Then we click on the Math tab. Here we see the equation of what the network is going to use for its predictions. As you see, there is only one line now. That is already very similar in structure to our equation. We then click on the settings option on the first layer and adjust some of the configuration. First, we set the activation function to linear. This means the output of the matrix multiplication is not altered. Then we set kernel initializer to constant and then to 2 and the bias initializer to 1. We now have exactly our equation. Y equals x times 2 plus 1. When we now go to the Predict tab, we can enter any number there and see if it works. Let's see what happens if we input 1. 2 times 1 plus 1 is 3, and we get exactly 3 as a result. When we input 10, we get 21, because 2 times 10 plus 1 is 21. Let's reset the network so it does something useful again. In the Math tab, you see the equations of what your network is doing internally. Let's disable jumping to Training and Predict tab and click on Start Training. In this tab, you can follow what your network is doing internally. Numbers that are red are decreasing and green numbers are increasing while training. This can help you understand what your network is really doing. In the next episode, we will look at tools that will help you to understand what image classification layers are doing.